Alright, I don't have a mounting block here, and I don't have a carrot, which he's looking for. We are going to do the demonstrating like how you mount and how you do your trail riding like instructions to begin with. But I'm also going to incorporate what we're working on. So I do a lot of groundwork before I do a lot of riding stuff, because I believe that groundwork are your fundamentals, and if you don't have good fundamentals, you're not going to have a good riding horse. He came from a racetrack breeder here in Indiana. They did some really good fundamentals with him, but he's a racehorse, and he actually won some races. The only reason he retired is because his leg overextended too many times, and now he can't race. So I'm trying to train his brain to chill out. He loves trail rides. Like, he loves them. It's just when we get into a canter, he thinks he's taken off. So also when I'm mounting him, he's just wanting to go. I believe my horse should be standing still, shouldn't move away from the mounting block. If I'm starting to get on the horse, shouldn't walk away. He should just chill. So that's been a real big problem for me and him. I've spent a lot of time with it, but not enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the training portion to kind of walk you through what I'm thinking about when I'm doing with the mounting block thing. And then I'll go into kind of the instruction part of the trail. I've done that before. I led trail rides for 3-4 years. I've also been the caboose of the trail rides. I've been in the middle of trail rides. Nothing new to me. I've been the one to assign people horses, all that good stuff. But yeah, so I love training. I love groundwork. It's my favorite thing ever. So let me go get it set up. I have a bucket for my mounting block because I'm not very bougie. I don't have a mounting block, so I apologize. I apologize in advance. I'm going to get us all set up here. So always mount from the left side. So that's what I'm going to set us up for. All right. Does that look good? What do you think? See that? So right now I'm just kind of showing him, he's a little spooky sometimes, so I'm like showing him that this is a mounting block. This thing right here. I'm going to be using this, okay? I'm going to walk him in and get him into position. I'm going to throw these over his head. Also, I noticed in my bridling video, I didn't stick my throat latch in its holder. I just put it on. I fixed it, I promise. I was just too excited, so. Alright, I'm going to get him turned around. So, alright, so I have him lined up. I'm making sure he's not off-centered, so I probably could scoot him up one more, because this back leg's kind of, there we go. Ooh, that's a little better. I like how he's relaxed. Oh, see? The minute I came around his side, he didn't like that, so I'm going to get him back into position. Alright. So what happens is he will, when I start going back to his side, he'll move his bottom that way. And I don't like that. Or he'll back up like that. So I'm going to move him back. Oh. I'm going to say, you're a good boy. I'm going to rub him. I'm going to keep facing this way, because if I look backwards, it's asking him to back up, because that's what we do when we back up. So I'm just kind of going to go like this. He ground ties really well, so I don't really have to worry about him going anywhere. I'm just going to go like this. He's a good boy. I'm going to rub him all over and tell him he's a good boy. He's a good boy. And then what I'm going to do is come back up, move this back a little bit. I'm going to continue looking straight, because what I've noticed with him is if I do turn around at this point of time, he's like, oh, you want me to back up? And then he's going to move his hind end, and it's just super counterproductive right now. So if I turn towards him, I'm going to continue to rub him and say, you don't need to do anything. I just want you to stay right here. And then I'm going to jump up like this and continue to rub him. And you're showing all the work that I've done. I promise he used to not do this. Now like this. Step in. Ooh. Okay, because he took a couple steps forward, I'm going to back him up. Good boy. I'm going to apply pressure to my left leg, kind of by the flank, to make him move over like that. And we're just going to stand right next to this bucket. I'm going to kind of drop my weight in my shoulders because I don't want him to feel like we're about to leave anywhere. So I'm going to just hang out right here. I want him to just relax. He's showing you that he actually can do this, and it's frustrating because he wasn't before. Now I'm going to put my feet into these stirrups. Ooh. See, he's ready to go, but I'm not. So I'm going to keep dropping my weight, sitting on my seats, taking a couple deep breaths, kind of hunching my shoulders a little bit, not really ready to go. Okay, and then what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take him in a quick little walk around circle, one way and the other way. I'm going to dismount, and then I will go to my next thing where I'll kind of discuss like the group and how I would do that. So I'm not going to use sound cues with him because all he needs is my body weight really, and maybe a little squeeze. So I'm going to take him right in front of the camera first. So I'm going to sit up a little bit, get ready, and then I'm going to squeeze him forward a little bit. Good boy. I'm going to do like a really crappy figure 8 here. That's good boy. That's good boy. Nope. Ooh. Good boy. He just sighed and licked his lips. So I'm really, really happy with this. He is taking a lot. So I'm gonna actually I'm gonna back him up a little bit and move his, put some pressure put some pressure, there we go, on his right flank, towards his right flank, because he moved his hind end a little bit. That was good. So I'm going to dismount. No. See, anytime I move my legs, I don't want it, so I'm going to back him up a little bit. Good boy. Anytime I move my legs, he's ready to go, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm actually going to do that one more time. I'm just going to put my legs in and kind of like move them around. I'm going to take them out, move them around. Okay, I'm going to put him in. See, he's wanting to go, but he's really smart. Nope. Ooh. I'm going to turn his... There we go. He was starting to look towards his buddies over in the pasture and kind of inch towards him. I just corrected him and said, we're not doing that right now. We're focusing on me. Okay, I'm moving this again. We're gonna just chill. Okay, we're gonna put the stirrups back on. I'm gonna sit up, down, sit up, and he's not moving. He's a good boy. All right, so he kind of just demonstrated really good stuff. Good boy. He used to not be like that, so I'm really, really happy that things are working way better. And obviously, he's learning really well. So also, when I was doing the small little walks there, thoroughbreds, and especially off the track thoroughbreds, usually just go forward, go straight. I'm going fast. I'm going fast. I'm going fast. So I noticed, especially his top line and around his hips are like there's no muscle. So what I'm really working on is when we're doing any type of circles, I'm gonna go he's so great at ground tying. So if we're going into a circle, I'm gonna try to bring since I'm riding a snaffle, I have two hands. I'm gonna try to bring my, like, say I'm going to the right, my right hand in, my inside hand in, a little bit to make that a little bit of a curve, and I'm gonna use my legs to keep a curve on his body rather him just leaning into the circle. So I'm gonna keep him upright and use his body rather than just turn into the circle. And so that's what I've been working on a lot at the walk with him, is because he just kind of like does this when he's turning rather than like goes smooth into it. He's such a good boy right now. This is awesome. So now I'm going to go into I really love groundwork, and I really, really, really think fundamentals are just so important for horses. He looks great, and some people will be like, oh, he's great to go, let's just full send it. But there were some small things I noticed, like him inching his way towards the pasture, or his bottom just barely moving. I don't like that. I want him to be in the mindset of, she's getting on, I'm going to stand and wait. Or we're going to just stand here and just hang out. Or the small things like walking and circles, super fundamental. You're going to get your body weight. They're going to learn their weight and what they need to do with their muscles. They're going to learn how to use it properly. So when we get into the trot, we get into the canter, we use those proper muscles. I don't know what he sees right now. So, we use those proper muscles so that you don't have muscle failure. They're not using wrong muscles. They don't have injuries like he did on the racetrack. He's young. He's only 8. I got him when he was 7.5. I haven't had a lot of time with him yet. We don't have an arena here, so I can only do some things. I've taken him on trails already. He loves it. He's such a good trail horse already. He just follows along and does his thing. He's pretty brave. He's still a little spooky, so we've been working on the spookiness. Sorry, I like to ramble. I love fundamentals, because fundamentals are what make your beautiful horses that you see trail riding. They make the beautiful horses that you see barrel racing and hunter jumper and dressage. Those all come with incredible fundamentals. And so that's where I like to start with my horses. Sorry if this is too long, but now I'm going to go into the role-playing action of you're a person, and I'm going to try to teach you about a trail riding thing. So bear with me. I'm going to stop this video and go on to the next.